that so many times, you just kind of know what to expect. And the first time I was on stage was really the most exciting thing, because a couple things happened. I was in the elevator with Pint, and Pint tried to sell me Juice Plus. Now this is before I knew Pint or anybody, and I said I don't even use fruits and vegetables. You know, I'm giving him a hard time. And then when I got up on the stage, he said, "We love you, man." And then for 20 years, every time I talked on stage, if you remember, he was there saying, "We love you, man." And every time he says that, I choke up. I brought this up because of all the things that just blew me away. It was always that yell from the audience. It was just, my heart's in it all the time. I never gave up. One thing I didn't say before, it took 6 years. Once I had all the formulas together, I went to every single bank trying to get money. I called up all the people that had, all the companies that had all these products. They told me I was crazy. My own banker said, "How are you going to get a carrot into a capsule?" I mean, that's how much he understood what I was talking about. 6 years went by. I didn't get a chance to say about that. There's so much on the tape. That's what I mean. 6 years went by, and I was on myself out there, and everybody said no, 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 no. And then when finally me and Jeff got together, Jeff called me from Germany at 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. When he got into town, he came in to see me. And when I told him the situation, he said, "Wow, it sounds fantastic." That was blown away, because for all those years, 11 years, everybody, no, no, no. And he said, yes, yes, yes. And and I don't know if John Blair remembers, but the first time I went to see NSA, they said no. I went back a second. They went back a second time. They said no. I took John to go to see the Vitamix, because he wanted to get the Vitamix, and he walked out, and they tried to pull a shot on him. They tried to get him a cheaper one. You know, you're not going to fool John. And he said, "What do we do now?" I said, "We do what I'm trying to tell you what we do." And he still, and check this out. 2 months went by. I got a contract from a company. I had the pen in my hand. I'm signing the contract, and John called me on the phone, and I know he will remember this. He says, "Hey, how's that idea going?" I said, "John, I'm so excited. I'm sharing this idea with John." And he goes, "Whoa, man, can you be here tomorrow?" I said, "Okay." I had to go rent a suit. So I rented the same one that I had the first time, right? So when I went there, and I never met John, I never met Jay before, and Jay came up and stood next to me. John told that story. Jay stood next to me, and I only had a sandwich bag. All these other companies that wanted NSA to take on their product, they had all these guys with projectors and showing, manufacturing companies. All I had was a sandwich bag full of powder that I made, and it was kale and parsley. And you can't imagine how that tastes when it's concentrated. And then Jay steps up next to me, and he throws out the coffee, puts a huge tablespoon in there, puts a little bit of water, drinks it. And here's what happened. He drinks it like this. Now he's 6'5", right? And he looks down at me, and he's got this green ring in the mouth. He said, "Smokey, I believe that meeting you is the worst day of my life." And that's the true story. That's what he said to me. And he said, let's put the pedal to the metal. And we shook hands, and that's when Juice Plus was born. That second.
That is amazing.
And I took the suit back, because you know what? The price tag was hanging down there, and Jay said, your tag is hanging down in its suit. I said, "It's because I had to go rent it 3 times, right?" We had some times, man. Yeah.
Amazing
but the story is so powerful. I really hope I can get this video out. Maybe you can help me get it to the people. I'll get you one, because the story is so strong. You don't have to be a doctor. All you have to do is understand the story. And the story, like I said before, you can teach it that person that day, and they can use it that night. Everybody loves stories.
Everybody loves the stories. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I mean, there's so much joy in you, Smokey, when you talk about those days, and people comment in the comment as well, like the resilience, right? To say no, I don't take no for an answer. That is our business as well. That is, but we tell the people as well. You never give up. If you have a vision, if you know this is the right thing, that you keep coming back until you get that answer. And we're happy. We're happy that you were so resilient, that you were so persistent, and you said, no, I don't take no for an answer. And I
couldn't believe Jeff when he said yes. I had to say, what'd you say? Because my buddy Jeff.
Beautiful story. So so for the people, and we're still having some issues back and forward with the translation. I think if you want to hear the original, you need to when you click on the little globe, go to original, and then you will hear the English. I think within the Polish is also the English translation, and in English is the Polish translation. This is what I found out over the past 5 minutes. So please, and sorry about this. This is definitely, in a big Zoom like that, it's just the way it is. We just have to live with it. Let's move on to John. I mean, you still have the fire for this product, right? You still like fire and flames for this, right? And do you see, have we unleashed the full potential of this? I mean, do you see more? I mean, that's why you're still on stage in Phoenix talking about it, I guess. So you're still burning for this. Tell us. You need to unmute yourself.
Yeah, no doubt about it. What I found out, by the way, if I go to Polish, it's the only language where I can hear the speaker without also hearing the translator.
Okay.
But I'm back on English talk.
Okay.
But Jeff and Smokey could go to Polish and probably hear. Anyway, just for the record, I was telling Smokey it wasn't actually a no. It was that I couldn't give him a yes until I got Jay convinced to see him. I wasn't gonna bring Smokey to Memphis and embarrass him, and I wasn't gonna bring him unless Jay was ready to talk. And it took a long time, but once he got there, and once he saw Smokey and we got this thing, it all worked. So now, let's talk about the future. We have the best in class of products around the world. We have 30 years of successful sales and reputation. Not one single person has ever got sick. Not one product liability. In millions of customers in 30 years. We have almost 50 independent peer-reviewed publications from some of the greatest universities and research centers in the world with their name on the paper. And the principal investigators who do the work are some of the most respected in their field in the world. So we have put together now a total package around this product that can never be duplicated. And we know that it works because of the research. And that's why I say it's the best nutritional support product ever made. What other product is going to give you help with your immune system, help with your cardiovascular system, with oxidative stress, with chronic inflammation, with your brain health and memory and recollection, like from the Mercia study, with help with your DA, the new nutrient stuff? There is no product that can do all those things. Never has been, including a pharmaceutical. So we're sitting on a gold mine. And you know, Ernesto, the things that create for Juice Plus, the change in the world diet to fast food, packaged processed food, is that getting better or is that getting worse? You know, are there less fast food restaurants around the world or more? There's new ones every day. How about the stress of life, traffic, more people, more cars, more stress? How about the pandemic? You know, all of the things that created the need for Juice Plus are worse now instead of better. How about our healthcare system? The cost of healthcare and the time you have to wait and the risks of surgery and all those other things. Everything that created the need for Juice Plus is a bigger challenge today than it was 30 years ago. So I see the opportunity as better than ever. People now need Juice Plus more than they ever did. And we have the most incredible, enthusiastic, dedicated field partners who are passionate about the mission of inspiring healthy living around the world, and also helping others realize their dreams. So we have the total package where this company, to me, is ready to explode. And I'm just so excited about new leadership and the opportunity of the future. I mean, Smokey, it's, looking back, these great memories, it's wonderful. But the beauty of it is it's still a great future. I'm excited to see what the next 30 years are going to look like. And we'll probably still be here to see it.
I mean, that is amazing. What you just said, that the need for Juice Plus is even bigger than 30 years ago. That is, that people need, everybody in their mind is like, click, 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 click. I get it. Of course, it's not getting smaller. It's getting bigger. We're sitting on that gold mine. Let me know in the chat before we try Jeff Roberti again. Are you ready for Juice Plus and sharing Juice Plus more and more to the world, because the world needs it? Sharing, inspiring, healthy living around the world every single day. That is the beauty. So let me hear Jeff Roberti. Let's try, because you came in and came out and changed this and that. So let's hope that this is working. Jeff. No, not an original. Let's go to English.
Yes.
Yes.
Działa. On się działa
No,
ten stan.
yes. 1 second. I have the Polish in there and the English as
Hello?
Yep.
All right, I'm on. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear him.
John can hear me, but that's it. No,
No, I cannot hear him.
no. Okay, go ahead.